It's training camp season, and today we're looking at the Colts, and we're getting a good look at Anthony Richardson. We're going to watch him throw the rock around, toss some rockets, everything else. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button because we're watching these players every single day. These rookies, these guys come back from injuries. What they're doing behind the scenes at practice is what you need to know because if they're not looking good, you're going to know about it. If you're thinking about drafting some of these guys in fantasy and they're not looking good, you're going to know about it. Or if they're making highlight reel plays every day and you like them, you're going to like it. Click that button. Stop missing out. It's time to look at Anthony Richardson. I got some clips here, about 5 minutes worth. Watch him sling the rock around here. And we don't have too much on Anthony Richardson. They're not allowing to film a lot on him. But I gathered what I could gather. Some of these I had from earlier, from camp, which is just like a week and a half ago, so I guess it's not too old or anything. But he's getting the ball out there. We're working through some drills, connecting with our wide receivers. Oh, that one's a little high, looks like. Here's another one. That one might be a little high, too. That one looks like 2 in a row there. There's another one getting it out there. Can't see how that one finished. Here's another one. Back there in the corner. I'll say this, A.D. Mitchell's been looking good. A.D. Mitchell should fit well with this team, especially how they're building this wide receiver depth chart. It's like built perfectly how you would imagine a wide receiver depth chart should be. That was like a missed throw. That was documented from where I grabbed it. But that was over by the sidelines. The thing about that, here's another one. A.D. Mitchell, if he hits, here he is. If he hits and Anthony Richardson takes a step forward, that could be it. That could be it for this team because you got Michael Pittman, Josh Downs. I've said it before. A.D. Mitchell might be the catalyst for this team making a huge run. Like if he can be a quick hitter in this offense. Now I know a lot of people bring up Alec Pierce, but I'm talking about hitting as in like exceeding expectations being a big deal. We'll drop right there. That 4.3 speed, he can break off routes smooth and crispy. And if you got him on the opposite side of Michael Pittman stretching the field, creating separation downfield, you got Josh Downs who's nasty too. Do not sleep on Josh Downs. We got some weapons here. And then don't forget about Jonathan Taylor, if he can hold up. There's a lot going on in this offense. But Anthony Richardson has a gun on him. He can sling the rock around. He's been looking good. If you were worried about the shoulder, don't worry about it anymore. And we've said that before. This isn't our first training camp video on Anthony Richardson. But if you're just now tuning in, don't worry about it anymore. Don't worry about it. We're going into year 2. He had some bright moments last year. And we're good to go. We're good to go for this year. I think A.D. Mitchell is the catalyst here. I can really allow this team to get over the top. Like Anthony Richardson, of course, taking a step forward. But if you have 3 very good wide receivers and A.D. Mitchell just exceeding expectations and tapping into his upside, because his upside's so grand due to that 4.3 speed, ability to get downfield, and for a guy that can be a downfield play, can create separation off the break. If we can tap into that upside, this could be a nasty offense. I expect pace of play to be a little bit slower because you're going to use Jonathan Taylor. Anthony Richardson's going to run it. But if I'm a Colts fan, I don't really care as long as I'm winning games. For fantasy, it may be weird with the wide receivers if they're all cooking. Michael Pittman should still get like a 25% target share. I think A.D. Mitchell is going to get air yards, though. I think he's going to get those deep targets. If he's on the field getting snaps and target, he's getting deep targets. That's going to allow him to give you some splash play opportunities in fantasy, to be an up and down option. Josh Downs, I look for him to be good. Especially football-wise, and that might get you some moments in fantasy. I look for him to be a good asset to this team long-term. A great player. He's a good, stout, solid wide receiver. He's a really good route runner with good hands. He's got good ball skills for his height, too. And I'm going off his college tape, too, as well. He's got great ball skills. He reads it well. He's got sticky hands. And then on top of that, he can create separation. And then you're going to have him in the slot. You'll move him around a bit. And then you got him with Michael Pittman. And then if A.D. Mitchell. I'm not saying A.D. Mitchell doing what you see on tape at Texas. I'm saying exceeding expectations because of the upside. And we tap in to his potential. The best he can be. This team would be lights out. That's what I'm saying. It could be the catalyst. Could be the catalyst that just blows the doors wide open, along with Anthony Richardson taking a step forward. Even if Anthony Richardson takes a step forward, this team's still very good. This offense would be a huge improvement. But the step forward plus another good wide receiver just exceeding expectations, it's going to blow the doors off things. Anthony Richardson's got a strong arm, and he can push it downfield. We know this. We saw this at Florida. Got some drops right there, a little bit behind him. There is some placement in some of these that's a little off. But again, things are looking good in camp. That's what we're hearing. Anthony Richardson's got a ton of upside. That one's off a little bit. But the upside's there. It's immense. This Colts team is a team to pay attention to this offseason. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.